Transmission feels nice and smooth. It shifts great, sounds awesome. Steering feels good, and you can see the steering wheel is nice and straight. All right, let's do a quick visual condition report, looking for any scuffs, scratches, chips, dings, anything like that. Starting with this wheel, looks amazing. I don't see any curb rash. Now on the passenger fender, we do have a scratch right there, and it does catch my nail, so it did go through the paint. The rest of that fender looks good. A couple rock impacts on the side mirror, all very minor. A-pillar looks good. Here on the door edge, got a couple scratches. You do have PPF here on that lower section. It looks like we might have a little scratch there. And then we have a scratch right there. And it did go through the paint. It does catch my nail. Almost looks like a little rock chip. That wheel looks good. Quarter panel is nice and clean. And then you can see a touch-up spot right here on this deck lid. And then looking at the front end, got a rock impact here on the headlight, a couple more. Those are all pretty minor. You do have a little bit of curb rash on that lower side. You're going to see a couple rock impacts. I see a really faint scratch that does not catch my nail. Some of these rock chips have been touched up, others have not. Got a couple more across the hood. They're all really minor. Got a scratch here, and that does catch my nail. Then here on the back left quarter panel, looks really good. I don't see any curb rash on these wheels. We do have some chips on the door edge right here. And you're gonna see a couple little scratches, like little scuffs from just everyday washing, but I don't see any gashes. We do have two dings right there and one here. Those have some chips in them. The rest of that door looks good. That side mirror is nice and clean. That fender looks amazing. And that wheel looks good. I don't see any curb rash on the wheel. Looking at the top, looks really good. Got a couple scuffs right here. A couple scuffs on the end. But otherwise, it looks good. I'll go check out the other side. Very clean. Then looking at the engine bay, looks really good. The underhood liner looks nice. Looking at the interior, it is a non-smoker. This upper section looks good. Got a couple sticky buttons right here on that bottom right one. The rest of those look good. Handle's clean. Lower section looks nice. You have some minor scuffs right here. Then looking at that bolster, that looks good. Tiny, tiny scuff here, but the rest of that seat looks amazing. Steering wheel looks good. I don't see any sticky buttons here. This surround right here is a little sticky. And then same there. And that button as well. The rest of these buttons look good. You can see these have some very minor stickiness to them. All of those look good. Air conditioning controls look nice. Everything else looks really, really clean. Very nice interior. Then here on the back seats, on that edge, we do have a little spot missing from the leather. The rest of the seats look good though. Very minor wear, just around some of the edges. I don't see any rips or tears anywhere. That seat back looks good. Everything else back here looks really nice. Looking at this door panel, overall looks amazing. Those are nice and clean. We do have some scratches right there. Looking at that bolster, that looks good. I'm not seeing really any scuffs here. The dash looks good. Glove box is clean. This side looks really good.